Hey guys, it's Candace here, and I'm today going to show you my palette collection, right? So let's just hop right into it. This is my makeshift vanity area. So here's an idea of what I'm working with. Alright, so the first palette we can see over here is the Clover Friends palette. It's so cute. I love the design, and I love the colors even more in this. Oh, I stuck my finger in one. But here are the colors. They're just so pretty. Ah, that pink shade speaks to me, and so does that Lucky Clover shade up here, the green one in the corner. Gorgeous. But I have to say, out of all these colors, this yellow is absolutely my favorite. It's called Good Boy, and it is the most pigmented yellow I have ever seen. Next, I'm going to grab my Morphe 15S Social Butterfly palette. Let's have a look in that. Oh, my vanity table's a mess. I'm so sorry for that. Oh, there's me. Hi. Okay, so here we have these colors, and you can see I dig into them pretty deep. I love all these shades. They're so unique. They don't really look like they would go together, but these shades really do work extremely well together. This color is an absolutely vibrant neon orange. It's so gorgeous. I have to say, if you are looking for some interesting colors, then that is definitely a way to go. So I'm bringing out my Tartist Pro palette, and this is the Amazonian Clay palette, and I still have all the packages and everything. I am so sorry for this camera moving around, but you know how I am. By now, you know who I am. So, beautiful colors. I love that this palette is mostly like a lot of nudes, but then you have like deep purples, purpley reds, you have like an orangey brown, and then you have like these shimmer shades, because these are all mattes, and then these are your shimmer shades. And they're really honestly so easy to work with and so beautiful. It doesn't look like I really dug into this palette, but I have. It's just you get a lot of product, and a little bit goes a long way. Alright, next up on the list is one that I really like. Also, oh, there's my lunch bag down there. Enjoyable. So here's my Profusion Infatuation palette. And it's mostly just nudes as well, with pops of reds and purples in it. So I really like palettes that give me pops of color while still allowing me to be with browns and those nudie colors, because sometimes when I'm not in the mood to do like a really extreme look, which is what I usually always do, let's face it. I'm sorry, I'm opening up the Morphe 35M Boss Mood palette. But again, when I'm not in an extreme mood of color burst, the nudes with pops of color are my ways to go. So this is probably one of my favorite palettes beyond everything. I mean, these colors are so fun to work with. I actually worked with them today on my eyes, and I absolutely love the look I got going on today. So let me see if I can show you. Let me bring that down. And this is what I got going on with my eyes today. Love that look. Beautiful. Okay. Now, so you can see, like, there's a cream shade up here. Then there's, like, these browns and, like, one black here. And all the rest of these are all colors. So greens, orange, reds, purples. This one's more like on the bluey side, but very beautiful. Reds, pinks, greens up here still. And this color is like this, I don't know, like this green goldeny color. It's just, I wish it would focus better. Let's see. It's just, it is a beautiful color. So if you like color in your life, this is a palette I highly recommend you get. So you can see I got more over here, but back over here, bring out the Morphe 35R palette, which is mostly a nude palette. Very nice. Let me pull up that plastic real fast so we stop getting that reflection. And you can see I've definitely dug into these shades too. Very gorgeous. Again, even if I'm not looking for color, nudes are my ways to go when I'm not feeling very vibrant, but I'm almost always ready for a vibrant color scheme. So then I have the Jaclyn Hill palette, which is a favorite. Also, you know, let's just face it, all the palettes are my favorites. I just love palettes. So out of this palette, this teal is absolutely beautiful. It is one of my favorite colors to wear, hands down. On top of that, this orange and this orange are beautiful when set up with this blue or this teal with this. Oh, these color schemes. Oh, I'm telling you, I love it. It's just gorgeous. It really is. It's so beautiful. The only thing I wish is that there were names on the board, on the palette board, because then you don't have to go look them up. But that's my Morphe and Jaclyn Hill palette. Next up, I have this huge palette in the back. As you can see, it's like so big compared to the Jaclyn Hill palette. And this, surprise, surprise, oops, is my Morphe Artistry palette in the 39A Dare to Create palette. And this work of art is absolutely stunning. I mean, from these blues here to these greens with this gold at the end that has a green hue to it, to these reds that borderline on an orange red and a brown red, to then the nudes. And then even with these colors, they're slightly bigger pans because you can use these to contour with. And they're just so perfect to work with. Right, so I'm going to close that up because I'm getting weird. And you know it. You can see it. You've all seen enough of me to know. So, let's move on to the palette stand area here. So I'm going to just pull out the Tarte, I believe this is like Pineapple of My Eye palette. Let me open it up here. Oh, look, my lunch bag. Hurry. Okay, this is going to take two hands. Just sit tight. Oh my god, you're not gone. I promise. See, here you go. Okay, sorry. So here's the blush part of that. And then these colors are so cool. Not what I would expect for the Tarte Pineapple of My Eye look. I thought it would be way more tropical. But what it is way more like romantic colors. Like they're very romantic era-esque. It's just, they're gorgeous. They're just beautiful colors. So, love that. And that is that. And then coming up with this is the Too Faced Best Year Ever 2018 palette book. And these are very pretty colors. Not that you can see that. Okay, there we go. So Marshmallow and Snow Day at the top are just these whites. Marshmallow is a slightly off-white. Snow Day is a bright white. Then it goes down. You have your Iced Out in the shimmer shade at the very top onto the right side. Then you have I Want It All, which is the second shade in the second row, which is a shimmer shade. Then Give Me S'more, which is directly below that, is a dark brown shimmer. Then Fa La 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 La, which is in the fourth row on the right-hand side, is a shimmer. Then the entire bottom part of this is like these creamy mattes and shimmers, so they always look like they're coming off a little sparkly. But in this one, focus, please. Okay, so Party Over Here, the first shade in the row, and Glittered are shimmers. And then Santa's Helper is a black shimmer, and Christmas Carol is like a blue shimmer. And then down here you have like a highlighter, a blush, and a beautiful bronzy contour shade. So I really like that that's included as well. And I'm just throwing stuff down and you love it. No, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm just tossing everything down. It's so fun. Oh look, you can see my stuff. Okay, and then, huge fan. Going on here, I have the Shaaanxo, the Remix palette. So, here's this beautiful side, which I love the color. Let's face it, colors are beautiful. And that baby girl shade is the shade I did for my pink cut crease tutorial. It's absolutely beautiful. Highly recommend that shade. Highly recommend this palette. And then we go on to the other side, where there are these other beautiful shades as well. She just did a really great job with this when working with BH Cosmetics. It's beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Next up, while I'm knocking everything else over or down, is this Mally Muted Muse Velvet eyeshadow palette. And you can see I'm great with opening things with one hand. So this is just, like it said, a muted palette. And these muted nudes are so pretty. They're on the pinky cool tone side. So I really like that. I think that's really pretty and really just like a quick face look. Like you don't have to go too dark, too bold. Just something you can put in your purse and have if you just want to touch up something. Next is my Cat Cosmetics palette. And this one that I'm putting my fingers all up in is a pretty cool palette. Like these pans are huge. So there's a purple, a pink, and a green. And you wouldn't think they would look good together, but when you put them on the eyes together, it's actually a really nice combination. It looks really good together. So, cute little palette that you can just have in your bag. Then, of course, my Jaclyn Hill Volt collection that I will go ahead and take out here. And pick up that. Okay, I won't. So, I have the Jaclyn Hill a Dark Magic Morphe palette. And let me open that up for you. Okay, so that's what that looks like. And you can see all these palettes have been touched. I like to wear all the colors I possibly can. Even if that means, you know, putting more than one shade on my eye at a time. Just that person. Okay, all my palettes are falling over, so that's fun. Next is the Ring the Alarm palette. I'm gonna go in deep here. Can we do it? Oh, I'm knocking them off. I'm knocking them off. Okay, stop. Let's get in here. Please. Please? I don't want them to see my electrical outlet. Stop. Okay. Ring the Alarm is one of my favorite palettes in the Vault collection because it's all these reds, pinks, and oranges. Like, even that brown at the end here is like reddish, orangish. It's so pretty. Just gorgeous. And this is absolutely as vibrant as it's coming up on screen. Like, Bomb Ass is such a cool shade, and it's such a cool name for it. It just seems to suit it. And sorry for my voice, I am a little sick. Well, getting over it, I guess. So next is the Jaclyn Hill Armed and Gorgeous. So then this shade. Oh, these shades are so pretty. So beautiful. Just gorgeous. Gorgeous. She said she did so well with this collection. It's absolutely stunning. It really is. And then Bling Boss, which has my favorite colors in it. Well, favorite color, sorry. It's purple, and that shade is gorgeous. Gem is this blue, purple, matte shade that really does just come off just the same way it looks. In her palettes, I like because it doesn't take much for the colors to come out. It takes very little pigment, so I like that. Then, you know, I have the little puppy palette. So I've shown this on my channel before. So it's just, as you can see, this has like been in my purse all week for work. And this is like me touching up my makeup. And so I really like that. Plus, people love that it's cute. And I love that it smells so good. So good. Anyways, so here's the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Volume 2. And Tarte, oh, it just smells so good. It always smells like coconuts, whereas Too Faced always smells like chocolate. So good. This is a deeper nude palette, which I love. I really do love these shades a lot, and I find that this palette just works well, like, for on the go. Even if you just want, like, some super nude looks, that is a really good palette to have. Then, coming up is my huge Too Faced collection. So, I say huge. It's not really big, okay? It's like, it's little, but I love it. So, here's the first Too Faced palette box I have. Gorgeous, right? Gorgeous. And then, I have the pink one like it. Oops. You guys all saw that, right? That was quick. So this one's more pinky browns. Very nice. Then we have the gingerbread cookie palette, which is so cute and so beautiful. And as you can see, ginger snap is one of my favorite colors to dig into. It's just beautiful. Then we have peppermint mocha, and this is a beautiful red nude palette. Just gorgeous. And that Santa baby down here is beautiful on the cheeks. Alright, so then we have the eggnog latte palette, and that has beautiful colors as well. And peach cobbler is also beautiful on the cheeks. It's not as pink as this is picking up. It's more very peachy, so love that. And this green, Central Park, is beautiful. Very Christmassy. And last on my palettes, it is the Pure Be Your Selfie palette, which is gorgeous. And here it is. It's absolutely stunning. Love those colors together. And the stuff it's made out of, the eyeshadow itself is really easy to work with and gorgeous. Alright guys, so that's it for my palette collection. I really thank you guys for tuning in with me and seeing if there's anything here that maybe you want to add to your collection. If you see any of these palettes or you recommend me picking up any, please don't hesitate to tell me, alright? I look forward to you guys seeing my next video, and please like and subscribe if you are interested, and thank you for watching. Bye!